Hey guys, so this is our trade recap for today. So we got one loss, one break even trade, and I'll tell you how we made these two trades. So our bias for the week was bullish, of course, following the trend, and mainly because we assumed this weekly profile of a classic expansion, having Tuesday being the reversal day, our 1 hour change in states of delivery right there, and a 4 hour PD array getting tapped into. That was the assumption. However, that is not the result that we got on the following day, which is today. And so, knowing that, it is clear why we had these losses, well, this loss today. First of all, my logic right here is we were going to tap into any sort of PD array or take out a low on NASDAQ with these lows at the London low, previous New York session lows, and we would have a New York reversal. But that didn't end up happening. What happened was we weren't paying attention to the overall structure here. We had an SMT at the highs. Here with NASDAQ and S&P together, they make the SMT. And we took that high on S&P, but we didn't take it on NASDAQ. And so missing that messed up this overall bias for me. You could say that. But my logic behind this trade, thinking that I was bullish, this was our break structure here, or rather our change in state of delivery right here, and this would be our London low getting taken out. And so I thought the reversal was happening right here, with this candle tapping into this fair value gap right here. Thought this was the confirmation, but again, we were entering too early. We were before the macro, and I didn't learn my lesson from yesterday. Don't enter early, rather wait for the macro to see better structure. But even so, we had the wrong bias overall. You can see we tried again, trying to enter, thinking this was a rejection right here to this fair value gap, or this little inverse here, which was nothing really. I was forcing a trade, so this one I could have avoided, but I'm glad I got out of this trade very quickly. You can see that I got $4 on that trade. I still called it a break-even trade, even though I just exited that trade, and then I lost $21.81 on that second loss right there. So now we're looking at a possibility of a Wednesday reversal. Remove all these drawings now. You can see it is now clearer. If you look at the weekly, we are inside of this fair value gap right here, and Wednesday was that turning point. This is me making assumptions, so I'm expecting price to continue downwards on Thursday and Friday, most likely targeting this new week opening gap right here. So that's what I'm expecting for the rest of the week. I've been running out of my luck this whole month, but that is mainly due to me not timing the market right and reading it wrong. But it's nothing wrong with the strategy and how I enter. It's just my discipline overall and my emotions, and of course paying attention to key details that could have prevented me from having unnecessary losses. But I'm not losing hope at all. Overall for this account, I would say we only lost equivalent to the amount of 2 trades. So in total, you could say this is my performance for the whole month, and this is how much we lost: $68.19. And I try to risk about $30 for each trade, and so I'm not worried about that at all. Although there are a few days left of this month and I would like to end it off with a profit. So I'll be trading tomorrow and Friday, so catch me live at the same time. Hopefully we can mitigate some of these losses, and yeah, see you guys then. Cheers.